Right, parents, if you're over 35 and you're trying to lose that stubborn fat, everyone's telling you need some sort of fancy diet, keto this, intermittent fasting that, carnivore, or, to be punishing yourself for hours in the gym with endless cardio. That's all bull. You don't need any of that crap to lose 15 to 20 pounds and actually keep your muscle. The truth, it's actually way simpler. Is being in a calorie deficit and actually just sticking it out long enough to see the results. Consistency always wins. And of course, building muscle is key, especially as we get older. Life gets busier with work and kids, but you don't need to starve yourself and live like a monk. Now, here's exactly what I tell my clients and what actually works. Now, step number one is spend 2 to 3 weeks at maintenance. Yes, maintenance. You need to eat more. Most people have been in a deficit for too long. Because you need to find out what your maintenance is specific to you, not just a random calculation number. You need to find out what your body actually needs. Most people have no clue, so you guess, and most of the time you way off. Then once you know that number, you go into a smart deficit, only 4 to 6 weeks at a time. You've got to cycle in and out of it so that you don't burn out. And the easiest hack I always tell the guys is keep it simple with food. Okay, pick 2 to 3 high protein breakfasts and lunches that you can prep ahead of time. That's going to make your life so much easier, especially when you're busy. You're running around all day, you're busy at work, in meetings, fetching kids. You got to have that stuff prepared. Otherwise you get hungry and then you eat crap. Now, easy meals like overnight oats, egg muffins, Greek yogurt bowls, chicken and rice containers. There's a lot of really nice meal prep options out there. And you can prep for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 3 breakfasts, 3 lunches, and then you're ready. You don't need to be running around scrambling trying to find stuff to eat. And then for dinner, that's when you can have a little bit more flexibility because you're at home, you've got time to cook, and you can make nice family dinners for everybody. And look, if you've never tracked food before, you've got to do it in the beginning. Because I swear, almost every single client I get is under eating protein and has their macros completely out of whack. And you don't know what proper portions look like until you've actually tracked. And it normally only takes a couple of weeks and then you just know because you've got those 2 or 3 breakfasts that are going to be the same every time, same portion sizes. You've got the same sort of lunches that are prepped before and you know the portion sizes. So it just becomes a lot easier and eventually you don't need to track because you know how much protein, carbs and fats you should be eating at whatever stage you are. And then especially during the deficit phases is you need to fill yourself up on high volume, low calorie foods. So you're getting a lot more food for the same amount or less calories. Now that's loads of veggies, your lean cut proteins, and then just try cut out as much of the processed high calorie crap as you can. But here's the part where most people mess up is when they jump onto these restrictive diets and they've got no room to actually enjoy life and enjoy the food that they're actually eating. That's why by week 6, you can't take it anymore and you crash and you go and eat and binge on a bunch of junk and then you repeat that cycle over and over. So you need to leave yourself about 20% room for treats and food that you actually enjoy. Of course, don't eat like an arsehole, but don't be miserable either. A little bit of ice cream or whatever with the kids, fine. Because remember, one off day does not ruin your progress. Okay, life happens. You have a weekend with the family. You eat some junk. It's not the end of the world. What really matters is your weekly and monthly totals. Consistency over perfection. That way, it's smart, you've got some flexibility, and you can actually stick to it. So it's sustainable, it's not just punishment. Because when a diet feels like punishment and it's something that you're only going to be able to do for a couple of weeks, you're going to rebound and start from scratch again. So if you're a busy parent over 35 and you're ready for a real approach that actually lasts, just comment ready down below or slide into my DM. Let's get you losing fat and building muscle without all the bull. You've got this.